They just caught me, you know, I dumped down, put my shit in my bags, and I'm by myself, waiting for a ride.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real. Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Yeah,
after the robbery situation, like, how was your outlook on Dallas after that? Did it still stay the same? Or?
Well, the thing was, I didn't know the guys that wasn't that type of situation.
Okay.
As long as I was here, I didn't have them problems. You know what I mean? And, you know, from the gangsters to the goons, from the Cliff to Pleasant Grove, all over here, you know, and like you say, I lived off, and y'all know what that is, them dangerous blocks. If you ain't welcome, you ain't welcome. So that part of it, when I got robbed, I wasn't living here no more. I came back on Greyhound coming from H-Town. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I hadn't been here in a while, was in H-Town for a weekend taking care of some business, and had a choice to go back home, but my love for Dallas, now I'm gonna catch the bus, I'm gonna go to Dallas for a minute, go fuck, make some music, yeah.
Man, that Greyhound is sketchy than a motherfucker.
Hey, I know that now. Deep element. Yeah, so it was just some hustling cats out there, sidewalk, shuffling, hustling, it wasn't nothing personal.
Right.
And I ain't saying it to say it was cool at all. They just caught me, you know, I dumped down, put my shit in my bags, and I'm by myself waiting for a ride. And just happened to be out there and got caught out there chilling like I'm chilling. Hey, man, yeah, I have a drink eventually. I've been jammed up on the bus. Yeah, I need to smoke a cigarette. And this other shit. So eventually, you know, I'm a cool enough nigga, and I felt they was. We could smoke a little bit together, but them niggas slipped some K2 on.
Right.
And now I'm like, oh, kryptonite, nigga, I couldn't. Yeah, the swing gonna get you fucked up. They 7 however minute deep. Yeah, you can't, hey, you get up out this shit the best way you can. So them lit guys could have fucked over me, pulled the pistol, killed me or anything. That was my thoughts. They ain't touch me and do nothing other than take my wallet out. But other than that, after a while, you could see really what it was. Nigga just hustling. And I was opportunities at the time coming through. Yeah, so that kind of shit.
Did they know that you were Young Bleed?
Well, I told them in the end, and I think so. I think they spotted me coming off the bus and I was targeted.
Right.
I walked into a wasp nest in that sense of the word. And from that, yeah, due that I was Young Bleed, I ain't gonna, you know what I mean? It might have would've went different for somebody else. And we just got this shit and we gone, nigga, what you gonna do, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, thank God I walked away with my life, but that type of thing, my brother. Yes, sir.
How did you get the name Young Bleed? What does that mean?
I say, it's the young that bleed for this young generation. See, I just turned 50 years old, but I still got a young on my name.
Congratulations.
Live Richard, appreciate y'all brothers. Live Wayne, being the bridge between the young and the old generation. See, it's only one rapper in rap history that got a young on his name before me, and that shouts out the Young MC, Busta Move, okay? So I'm the first one with that, but...
Wait. How many youngs have come after you?
I can't count them. I can't count them. I lost count. You see what I'm saying? So in that sense of the word, Bleed was my granddaddy on man. He was a World War II veteran, you know, South Baton Rouge native, and he was one of them kind of men from the street to the war that survived, come back home, and he stand-up guy, you know, concrete layer, you know, real man. But I shared life with my I just call him Papa. My papa as a kid, and by those times, we was talking earlier, in the late 80s, I'm 74, he died in 84, so it looked like 100 years. I only knew him for 10 years. Exactly, 84, 85, excuse me. But before he died, that Run DMC hit me and all that, so one of the talks on the porch one day, Papa, you know what I'm gonna do one day? I'm gonna be a rapper. We used to watch Richie Rich, the cartoon. We was talking about special ed earlier, Poochie, I got a frog, a dog with a solid gold bone. So that kind of, yeah, you know what I mean? Silver spoon, different strokes, that era. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at it as a kid and what I'm gonna do to live and make money. So that rap shit was my thing, because I was seeing what New York was doing. Hey, that's what I'm, you know, and then I was musically inclined before rap music from birth, my family, you know what I mean? Origins, from singing to church and congas and bongas, it was in the house. My granddaddy played piano, he had a harmonica partner, you know, so it was there. It was in me, but I'm learning as a kid what to do with this gumbo pot. So my shit was bing, that's my level of it. My granddaddy played blues and shit, but my shit is just rap music done. You see what I'm saying? But I told him before he passed away, that's what I was gonna do, be a rapper, own a record company one day. And so I went through a series of names over the years. And right before I got my major deal, you could change up in the street and switch, and he'll know my first rap name, I know his and all that, but what the world know, you see what I'm saying? That stick forever. You can't change once you come out and it's publicized. So I say, what this shit really mean to me all the way. And I went back to that conversation with my papa and say, hey, yo, I'm gonna take his name, please, you know what I mean? And in that sense, and then call myself a young chip off the old block, a younger version of him, just for a family foundation and carrying that portion on my back since he left for his old grandfatherhood legacy. I've been like that on some King Tut shit since 9 years old. As a kid, you know what I mean? What I'm gonna do to help take care of everybody, what can make me enough money. See, I ain't rap for the girls and all that, I rap to take care, make that shit to do, pick up where granddaddy left off, that part. Yeah, so, to answer your question.
So, I had your CD when I was young, and it was always interesting to me because I didn't know what you looked like.
Yeah.
Because on your album cover, your back is turned.
Right.
And I always wanted to understand the motive behind that, because how do you get notoriety for your work if nobody knows what you look like?
You know, I got stones thrown at me for that part of the game. I always tell you, said this, I was taught this, I ain't selling you face and ass, I'm selling you a record. But also taking you on the journey. But on some real nigga shit, still paying child support, running from the police, you know what I mean? But really, true all the way there. The makings of that, I kind of kept that trend up after that trademark. But I'm a blues baby from granddaddy now. So my granddad is a Johnson. So I studied back to Jack Johnson, Galveston, Texas, to Robert Johnson, Mississippi, the grandfather of the blues. So it's a movie I always like with Ralph Macchio and Joe Seneca, old black man, always been all, for life movies with us. It's called The Crossroads, to show you the story of Robert Johnson. So like a blues dude coming from the South, I wanted to take a crossroad picture. Coming from the South, get to the cross, you got the West this way, the East this way, and keep straight. Kind of like 8 Ball with the Lost in that sense. So that was my effort, but I'm telling that to P, I'm telling that to Local, and they ain't into that, I don't guess, and really know. So we come to Houston, take a picture in front of a white wall. We got the green screen now, white wall, I take that picture. But being spiritual, taking God with me, and so on and so forth. In a sense, I think the question of the Sphinx was something like that. I don't want to quote that wrong. But they say what started as a baby, crawling on four limbs. In the middle of your life, you walk on 2. And when you get older, you get walking on 3 legs. So I got a cane, and that kind of symbolism in that sense of the word. But it was really that effort to take the crossroad picture. And if you look at that movie cover, it got a guy that's right that I wanted to duplicate that. But they sent me that imagery back.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.